careful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Critical Ops Rumble here with the NASA round of 8. I'm Cajun X. This is Deepa. We're here. Our first game is going to be VOP Team versus Seminole Elite. But before we get started, Deepa, do you want to tell the viewers about the format and the pricing and everything like that?
All right. And for the format today, we will be having MR96 and Deagle only matches. The teams could have chosen the game mode they wanted to play, but in Team Deathmatch, Diffuse, and Elimination. Unfortunately, today we're only going to see Team Deathmatches. All matches, they only want on the little deathmatch. 4-minute game with utility, but they can only use the MR96 and the Deagle, so doesn't really make much more of an addition.
Yep. And for the maps they chose, Bout, Park, and Impasse, if we do get to that third place. The prize pool we have on screen here. First place gets $400 and the dual NTX champ skin and 2,000 credits. Second place with the dual MTX champ skin and 2,000 credits. Third place gets 2,000 credits, and 4th through 16th gets 1,400 credits. And I believe there's also a Rumble emblem that all these people are getting. So let's take a look at that. And ooh, that's a nice one. I wish I could have it.
That's one, huh? And for everyone that participated, that played a game, they will be getting this emblem. So not only the 4th to 16th or the first or the second place, but everyone who played a game, you'll be getting this emblem.
That's nice. That's nice. Also, we have the mock-up for the dual MTX skin. And that one looks nice as well.
And as I said yesterday, I have some gloves. This would fit perfectly in.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'd probably pair those with the poison gloves. I think they're called. It's like I think it was a Halloween glove or something. It would look nice.
It was a Lucky Spin one.
That's exactly the ones I'm thinking.
It would match really well. Really a good match. I would match them also with the Autumn ones, like on the Autumn case. I don't know the name, but there's a green one currently. Would also look good.
Ooh, yes. Anyways, let's take a look at these brackets real quick. And like we said, we're in the round of 8 here. We're gonna see VOP Team and Seminole Elite first. But above them, we have Evil Vision and Club Penguin Warriors. Then we have Kapota Vision and Rigatoni Esports. They must like rigatoni and pasta. And then we have Varn Team and Hispanic Siopsians. What a name! That's a very clever name. All these names are very clever.
Yes. Fun fact: the Rigatoni team, they actually beat another team with a food name. They beat the Crackers yesterday.
I see that. That's funny. I guess all these Seops teams like food.
I mean, I love food too. I'm not judging them.
I do love food.
But yeah, for the first game, as you said, we will be having VOP Team against Seminole Team Deathmatch. And yeah, we waiting on the teams to get ready, waiting on everything to be ready so that we can jump on and get this game rolling.
Also, something we didn't mention, these will all take place on the US2 server. So I guess both these teams have a pretty even matchup on the same server.
Yep. Strange enough, because we do have some South American teams. Which is kind of good. But, well, until then, any fun information that of any of the players, maybe, that you know?
I'm not sure of any of the players on the team, but we're getting word from our producers to talk about ourselves a little bit. So, I'm Cajun X. I make Critical Ops content. If you've seen me, I'm also a moderator on the Discord. I'm in college for way too long. Play the saxophone. That's pretty cool. Deepa, a little bit about you.
I'm Deepa. I'm 18. I'm a mod for the Esports server. I work also with more other tournament organizations, and I'm also the head mod for the French server for Critical Ops. And now I'm
That's
casting too.
yeah. We
And
are also getting. Or go ahead. Go ahead.
no, you can take it ahead with the players.
Yeah, we just got the team info. So for VOP team, we have Ottawa, Mirage, and Snoops. And for Seminole Elite, we have Ox, Kumba, and Agonized. And
I'm
I recognize a couple of those names.
and I'm excited to see the fight between Mirage and Ox. Those two players yesterday on the stream, if you were here, you probably have seen it. They both dropped 20 kills on Bout. And we gonna have
Whew.
Bout again. Today we're gonna have Bout again. Who will be the king of Bout? Mirage or Ox?
And something I was thinking of earlier, like each round is a different thing you can use. So some players may be really good with, you know, Deagles and MRs, but the next round we get to, it may not be as good. So it's interesting to see how those players that were good yesterday, if they'll transfer to this new format.
I mean, depending on the map, I think we're gonna see a lot of changes on gun because the MR will be definitely the best gun if you're gonna see some park, some impasse. It's probably the best
That
choice as
long
it's
range
more
stuff, yeah.
precise. It's more precise. That should slower, but it's more precise. It's easier to hit those headshots to get those kills. But on bout, a smaller map, while you only see the head, I think the deagle is gonna be the weapon of choice.
Plus, you have the fast firing if you do come into close contact with people.
Exactly. And whoever wins this match, they will be going up to the semifinals, which will be streamed the next week, and it will be a format of sniper only.
Which MR to sniper is kind of a good transition. So
It's a good power up.
these people, these people here may do well in that round too.
And
As we saw earlier, a lot of people just used MR96. There weren't a lot of Deagle plays, but those were the long range maps. I don't think we saw Bout. At least I didn't see when I was watching. I just heard that we did get one round of Bout, but mostly the MR96. So it'll be interesting to see the hop across the pond if we get any Deagle usage here.
it's really the difference between the Americas and Eurasia. It's the team mode, as we have a lot of only team deathmatch here. But the other side, we had a lot of elimination. In elimination, you don't really have those close combats. Always playing safe, far away, and the MR, it's always the good weapon there. It's easier to get the shots in, less recoil, more precise of a gun, and it's pretty much the same number of shots to kill.
That is true. We should be starting in a couple minutes here. And the team's just hopping on the server. They're taking their time, they're getting ready. They're making sure they're not nervous.
We do know the sides. We do know which side of the map each team will start, and we will have VOP team on the coalition side and Seminole Elite on the breach side. Doesn't change much on both, as it's pretty much the same place. But again, still something. It's still something to know, something to note.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hyped. I'm just hyped to see Ox and Mirage going head to head.
Exactly. I think we're about to hop in here in not too much longer. Seems like the players are just about ready to begin. Just a few more minutes. Whenever they're ready.
I'm really excited to see if we're gonna have those team plays, because these two teams they suffered a little bit, especially Seminole Elite. Mirage, Seminole Elite with like Ox and I think it was Goomba that played last time. They suffered a little bit, especially on that second map. Because they didn't play as unite as they did on Valve, making them lose a lot of kills, and really the map was decided in the last seconds. And they have to play it. They have to apply that here. They have to play together, do the double picks, and really, really, really try to play together. They must have to play together. These people they are playing against, the VOP team, it's a better team than the ones they beat it on the round of 16.
So, just as we're about ready, who do you see taking this one, Deepa?
It will depend exactly on those small details I said. Who will hit the most headshots? Who will be able to apply the threats to the best? And who will play together the most? I think VOP team, they have more experience together, and they will be the ones, I think, in my opinion, to take this home on a 3-map game. There will be 3 maps, in my opinion.
Okay. Let's see. Who do I think? You know what? I'll take Seminole. We'll each take a side. I'll take Seminole because I think they can pull it off. I think they can pull it off.
At least that way, there's no caster curse. They cannot say it was because of us both choosing one team.
Exactly.
We are safe.
We're safe, and that's how you always got to play it safe, and you always got to give each team the chance.
And I'm pretty sure we are really, really closing to enter the game, and that we should be ready any second now.
Yep, we see all 4 players in there. In the lobby, we have Snoops and Mirage, and then Agonized, and I think that says Box.
And we are live with the first kills already happening, and we actually see how 4 MR.
Oh, okay, Agonized. You can't just start like that. You can't just flick that hard.
Another one.
Hello, Agonized. We get it. Oh, okay.
Triple.
Okay. We're just gonna stay on Agonized here for a minute.
He'll get the 4th.
He's getting sandwiched by the 2 players and finally goes down by the hands of Mirage. Now we're on with Ox. He's aiming, getting the armor break on there. Snoops getting the headshot on the Agonized. And Mirage here gets taken down by Ox.
But as you see, Ox and Agonized, they are playing a little bit more aggressive. They are rushing actually to the collision side spawn, and that's getting a lot of them kills. But in some seconds, they also get eliminated really fast.
7-6 so far.
They're still down, I think, a player. Oh, they thought about knifing, but then they remembered about the rules. We almost
no knives,
saw
only MRs and Deagles. His shot almost had it. The timing there, and Mirage with the double headshot on the Agonized and Ox. Now they have the spawn protection, and that's something on bout that you have to worry about too. You have spawn protection.
Yeah, it's only 2 seconds.
You can't get those kills right away.
Exactly, it's 2 seconds, but it's so important to be able to apply the peaks, to peek in info at least with the spawn protection, and we are seeing a pretty good domination here.
We see the first Deagle come out on Ox as well.
I mean, I would have chosen the Deagle. From the start, I would have taken the Deagle. I would have taken the fast shooting weapon in this map, especially if they're gonna play aggressive like they are doing.
Exactly. Ooh, Agonized got hit and then was like, "No, I'm gonna just flick onto your head."
And Ox hit the kill to the Deagle. And that's another thing he just did right now. You can spam wallbang with the Deagle as it shoots multiple weapons, and you don't have to wait as much as with the MR. But here we see a 6-player lead with 1:13 to play. I don't think they're going to do it now. And now it's like 8-player lead. It's really hard here for Seminole lead, and I think VOP team pretty much secured this first map.
Yep, we see Mirage and Snoops at 22, while Agonized and Ox are around 15 or so.
Exactly.
And they are just building their lead
now. But they're getting some frag now. We saw 2 kills in a row for the Coalition side, 3 kills now, 4 kills now. Snoops with the double one taps.
26-15 now.
It
looks like Vop is pulling away, but Agonize gets a headshot. Mirage
double kill
taken down.
Maybe the triple
Agonize
for
playing around
no.
those boxes. 20 seconds left in this match.
And I think we are pretty much sure to say that Vop team has taken the first map with calm and relaxed. They've been the better team with the MRs. The MR fight was won.
Exactly. The Deagle tried to pull the Deagle out, but couldn't bring that lead back. Couldn't bring that deficit down. And Coalition win. Mirage on top, 19-12. Snoops 13-9. And then Agonize 12-15. Aux 9-17. That was a pretty good first map.
It was, and a little bit disappointed on the Aux. How Aux did this map. I hope he can find his gameplay level of yesterday in the next one, because he's a really important player for that Seminole elite. And they need him, and he needs himself to step up. If he could have done better, I feel like this game would be way closer.
Well, and talking about that,
closer.
Exactly, but talking about that, we are going to Park next, which is one of those long distance maps. Very, very easier to get the MR shots off on Park rather than Bout, where you're trying to look everywhere and you're panicking and it's so claustrophobic. Park's a little bit more spread out here. And so we can see what these teams can do with that distance in between them.
That's exactly, because yesterday we saw the Scar. The Scar was the prominent, the weapon of choice of the teams, because it's easy to kill on those long range with the headshots, clean shots. The Scar is the best weapon there. And now we have the MR. And Aux, he was the one to putting up the kills with the Scar. And he needs to be the one to also step up and do the kills with the MR.
Real quick, while we're waiting for this second lobby to be created and players to get in, special shout out to Critical Force and Polaris for hosting the tournament, getting all this situated and hosted and stuff and things. So
giving
shout
us
out to
the
them.
chance to be here.
Also letting us cast. How could I forget that?
It's a really important thing for me and for my friend Kenjinx here. And now we are getting ready for that second map. Mirage, I told you, he was the guy from yesterday. Almost 20 kills of Bout again. He might be the Bout king. He just does 20 kills every single time he plays that map.
I'm sure there's a pun we can somehow fit in there, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm sure if Wadi were here, he would definitely let us know, because Wadi is the king of puns. If you don't know.
If you didn't know, Wadi, high level.
High level dad jokes.
Pro league level of dad jokes.
Yeah. World champion dad jokes. Mako.
We will go to Park, have that really interesting game, because I think now Seminole Elite, they have to step up. They lost the first map. They win or they are out. Do they want to play for a higher pricing or staying here?
This is true. 1,400 credits or 2,000. Possibly 2,000. Well, I guess first, second, and third each get 2,000. Speaking of prize pool, let's take a look at it real quick while we wait. Again, first place, $400 is split between the team members, and then each team member gets dual MTX champion skins and 2,000 credits. Second place, each team member gets dual MTX skins and 2,000 credits. Third place gets just the 2,000 credits, and then 4th through 16th place, each player gets 1,400 credits and everyone that has played in Rumble gets the cool emblem that we saw a bit ago, which we may be able to pull that up. I don't know. We'll see. Possibly. Here we go. That's still so cool. Whoever the artist was that designed that, props. We need more emblems in game. I'm missing emblems. Should be ready in a couple minutes. Players just have to park themselves in their seats and get
Hello. That's a nice emblem we see there, huh?
it is a very nice emblem. And we also have very
exciting to have that emblem because I actually played the tournament, but I lost first round.
So you get it. You're able to get it.
I can add it to this. I know there's a second emblem also from Rumble. I think it was the last edition. It's yellow color. This time the green color.
Yeah.
Just changing up the colors, making the good changes.
Exactly. The green and the black work well together. I like it. But
they do.
We have everyone in the server. And
we are ready for the knife. We will see a knife.
Be knifing for sides this time.
Exactly, because if you didn't know, Park, it's a little bit different each side. And so there can be a little bit of an advantage. And that's why we do the knifing here. On Bout, there was no knife, as it's exactly the same on both sides. There was no advantage on whatever you started.
Oh, they're just getting right to it. Mirage with the double kill.
Yep, Mirage.
And they'll get to pick their side.
They just take it. And
so while we wait for them to pick their sides and to get on each side,
we do know the sides already.
Oh,
and it's the same as the last map.
Interesting. So it'll be VOP on the CT side,
on the Coalition side, and Seminole on the Breach side. Exactly. So we are just waiting to get ready to be live and show you guys the gameplay. We are expecting, and yeah, I think we are got the resets just right now, and the match should be live. And I'm seeing the MRs again, as expected for this match.
All 4 MRs. Oh, and a good headshot there by Agonized, or it wasn't a headshot, but it was a nice kill. And then Agonized sees Mirage up there on the balcony.
I think right now
behind that little wall.
Yeah, Mirage here, he can do the one-taps, but he actually gets taken by Agonized from the spawn. I think right now it's a 2-2. They have to get an advantage and then hide now. So he actually gets a one-tap. They have the two-man lead. They can now just wait on spawn. I don't know why they're rushing, but Agonized again. Maybe the double, no, but refragging directly, the refrag with the one-tap. I've seen a lot of headshots this map from Seminole. That's what they need. That's what we expect from them. Again, another one-tap.
They're playing very aggressive on this grass balcony area, and that's another kill from Agonized. And he got a dink on him down there, but I think he was still spawn protected a little bit. It's another one, but Snoops comes up to take him out. And Ox on middle bridge, trying to get the little peekaboo head tap. Does he see him coming across? No, but Snoops gets him from the balcony.
But I don't know if you saw, but the side of VOP team, they're playing really well, like the team play wise. They always have one player shooting, the other one's trying to sneak up on him just to get a kill, while the other one's just entertaining him. They got 2 kills by doing that.
Yes, and it's a lot closer already, as you saw just a second ago, 7-9. And both teams playing pretty passive right now. I think they realize, hey, this is the elimination round for, or at least VOP teams like, or Seminoles like, this is the elimination round. We got to play a lot more passive as Agonized gets another kill.
And they also have the lead, so they do not need to be aggressive right now. They can just stay there at their spawn at the head glitch. Just play safe. Try to get those one taps. If you're low, try to serve as a bait for your team to get the refrag. And yeah, that's pretty much what they have to do. They have the lead. Do not play aggressive. Ox, though, he's playing a little bit too aggressive. Gets lower down to 50 HP.
But and look here, Snoops only has 8 bullets left in his gun, so he's going to have to die soon. And he does. There's the caster's curse.
Exactly. It just instantaneously. But I don't know if you saw Mirage. I think he has 2 kills on the game still. He needs to wake up. Now he gets his 3rd one of the map. Maybe get the 4th. No, Agonize actually gets the kill. And he's still at 3 kills the whole map. They changed places, him and Ox. Last map, Ox was the one with the low frag count. This time, Mirage is the one.
Oh, and Ox having a lot of opportunities there, missing shots. But he is still full health, and he's having a 2v1 situation, and Agonize comes help him. I thought he got both there for a second, but he did get Snoops, and Agonize came in, and third-party Mirage. Mirage getting the headshot onto Ox. Agonized very distant shots here, breaking the armor of Mirage, and eventually killing him with the headshot. 15 seconds left.
Yeah, it's the time to play passive. 15 seconds, you have the lead. Calm down, and just play safe.
You have a 5-kill lead. I think it's safe, but Mirage gets 1, and that's 2 kills, but 3 seconds left. I think this map is done. 17-14. Agonized on top, 12-6. Ox right under him at 6-8, and then Mirage and Snoops each got 7. Mirage with 11 deaths, Snoops with 7. So a pretty good round there. Pretty good round. And that evens out the map count.
And we saw Ox this time. He still got half of the kills his teammate did, but he was way more important with the team play. Getting the refrags when they were needed at the start of the game. Agonized still so consistent with those one taps, getting the frag over frag.
Exactly. So now we go on to the third map, which is, give me one moment, Impasse. So this is also a pretty good map, again, for the MRs.
And it will be interesting as these 2 teams yesterday, they struggled at Impasse. I think both won the Impasse match at the end of the game, but they both struggled a lot and only could take the win at the end.
So it could be one of those games where it may come down to the last second. And judging by the first 2 maps, that'd be an interesting thing to have, that these teams are so close on the second map, could be even closer on the third.
In a more interesting scenario than that is they might actually draw this map. And we might have actually to see a rematch, because if you didn't know, when a game is draw on a team deathmatch, we have to redo the 4-minute team deathmatch.
So that would be even the more interesting. It's basically an overtime period.
Yeah, pretty much. You get the more gameplay, more fantastic Rumble gameplay for the price of one game.
Free critical ops.
Exactly. And yeah, but as I said, Mirage in this map, he was slow to get in the game. He took a lot of time to get in the game. Only when there was like 1 minute 50 left, then he entered the server actually and got those kills, and even ended up on the top of the frag list for his team with the same kill numbers, but he got probably more assists, because at the first part of the game he couldn't end his kills, he couldn't finish off, and his mate Snoops did it for him. But because of that, because of the slow enter of Mirage, they lost the map.
Yeah, and it's also due to Seminole's slow gameplay that round. They were able to keep their distance, get those headshots, get those, dink shots where, you hit them once, you duck around the corner, hit him again. Most times that's a kill. Sometimes it's 3 shots. Very rarely 4. But Seminole played that one very slowly and methodically, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do here on Impasse. Just a couple more seconds. The lobby is being set up, and the teams are joining. There's no pun with Impasse. You can't really. Well, I guess we're at an impasse while
Exactly.
players
I was gonna say that.
join the game. I'm sorry. I know. I've
If you
learned
didn't
too
know-
well from Lottie.
Yeah, and also for people that are new into Critical Ops, are new into our streams, Impasse is pretty much a smaller map version of Canals. Kind of a Canals version for elimination, as we have other maps that are pretty much the same thing. We have Warehouse, that's like a mini raid and stuff like that, and that's something that we will be seeing now with Impasse. If you didn't know, it's pretty much Canal but smaller, a bit different, but still the same stuff that we would see on Canals. You might see here. You see you see the high ground. You have the stairs at the spawn. Just whenever you spawn in the interior, of a cafe, like you have in the actual Canals map. You go out to your left. There's the stairs. That's the high ground, and that's where I think we will see Mirage playing. MR on that high ground. We're gonna see some taps.
And an Impasse is a little bit different. It's claustrophobic like Bout is, but not in the way that the players are on top of each other. There's just so many obstacles to hide around and to peekaboo around that they're just going to be jiggle peeking and trying to see each other. And maybe even some aggressive play, possibly, because you got to cross that river. That's the only thing. You can only cross the river at the boats.
If you're gonna play aggressive, for me, use the Deagle. That's where the Deagle should come in. I think it does more like damage to the wall banks. It gets more damage than the MR. It makes more damage to the player than during the thing. But I think we are almost ready to go.
And we are live, I hear. And right off the bat, Snoops and Mirage get the first 2 kills.
And you already
Top
see
team on T side or Breach side, and Seminole on Coalition.
And you see both of them actually are playing on the top, but especially Snoops actually. I thought it will be Mirage. We're seeing a little bit more of Snoops at the start of the game on the high ground. On the other side, we see Agonized
there. And both these teams liking these these stairs to the cafe, as Ox gets the headshot onto Snoops.
And you can see there are actually 2 cafes with 2 names. Both of the cafes have different names, so you could call this a cafe brawl.
The competition between fighting for customers got a little bit too serious here.
But talking about the gameplay, Snoops here again is doing a lot of kills at the start of this map. 4 kills already for Snoops.
Seminole in the lead, 8-5. Make that 10-5.
Agonized
gets the 2-piece.
VOP team
Agonized
kinda slept over after the first map.
Exactly.
Oh,
Agonized fighting for that cafe.
Look,
and here we go. Just like I said,
to
the boats. Oh, but he got stuck on the tree and spawn protection. Oh no.
Those 2 seconds of spawn protection saved his life. Oh, the one tap by Agonized here on Snoops. Might get the double actual here. And no, gets refaced by Snoops himself. With a double kill actually in the end.
155 remaining.
I think the advantage is still on the Coalition side. Exactly. 5 kill lead. They can actually camp at spawn now. They have 145. They should camp at spawn, like in the cafe side. They have that
lead
advantage
is down
there.
to 4 as Mirage gets one on the Aux.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit more aggressive. the breach side will have to push you and VOP team if they want to win. If they want to keep being alive in this competition, they must advance. They must rush them. You can see now the people staying on the spawn.
I was just about to say that they're hiding. Ooh, Hawks with the headshot on the Mirage. They're hiding in spawn, and they're saying, "Hey, y'all need to come get us. There's a minute left."
And Mirage is doing
trying to do just that.
And he gets the kill. Might get the second.
Oh, but he doesn't see him.
Look at HP on Agonized.
Agonized still on 6 HP. He's been on there for a hot minute now. 52
we'll
seconds.
Get one more here. Or not. Mirage gets the kill. Might get a double. No, Ox gets the kill. There's a second one. Snoops here around the corner. Sees him. Ox gets help. Gets the help of Agonized to get a kill. The lead is comfortable for Seminole. And I'm pretty sure it's almost good. If Snoops keeps doing that, it won't be enough.
It's a 5-kill lead now. 18-13, 18-14 now. Snoops gets the headshot.
Make it 4. Make it
Mirage.
3. Make it 2.
Have to be super aggressive. VOP team trying to fight back. 18-16. And
the
both should be out from a 1 lead. Could we see?
Seconds.
Could we see Ox gets the trade? 7 seconds. Gets 1 kill.
4,
3,
2,
1, and that is it. The 1-kill lead for Seminole. What a game! They brought it back just to get the 1-score loss. Agonized 11-8, Ox 9-10, Snoops 11-6, Mirage 7-14.
I don't know what to say. Ox got a kill after the time, so that's why he has 9 and 11 makes it 20, but serves 19. He got a kill after the game was over, but they were almost the same score. Agonized 11, Snoops 11. Ox ended the game with 8 kills, Mirage with 7. That small difference on the seconds. There was 4 seconds left, but they couldn't end. They couldn't put the lead up again as it to get it equal and get us to overtime.
Yep, and as you see, Seminole Elite wins this one. They will be moving on to the semifinals, which, as we said earlier, are snipers only. So it'll be interesting to see them in that format.
And for this first map, Kanejux actually got it right.
Yes, I did. I picked Seminole to win. So, hey.
Critical ops knowledge.
I know. Critical ops knowledge. Next up, we'll be seeing Kapota Vision and Rigatoni. They will be playing Team Deathmatch as well. This one, however, a US versus South America cross. So we'll have Park, which will be hosted on US2, Bout, which will be hosted on Brazil 11, and Shanty, which is to be determined.
On balance. It will be determined by the number of the team with the most kills and the team with the most kills, yeah, exactly. They will be having the chance to choose what server they want for the last map.
So
and that gives a lot of advantage, because in each server the other team will have like 100 plus ping. So pretty much if you get the most kills on both maps, maybe, and I'll say it, maybe it will probably get you that third map too. Just not a lot. It won't change you much. It won't give you much advantage. Just a small bit. But I mean, if you have the ping, you can still win. We saw several times Evil Vision on the Pro League tournaments, on the big tournaments, win on with 100, 200 ping.
So to take a look at the members of each team on Kapota Vision, we have Enrico and Happen, and then on Team Rigatoni we have Foden, Uxie, and Raptor. So it'll be an interesting game with the region split here.
We have here a little bit of a Pro League against Circuit lineup. Enrico Lee, Happen, really known players for the SA part. They've been in Evolution for a lot. We have seen these players, both of the sides. Foden with the Circuit. Foden has played this last Circuit, and Enrico Lee Happen. They've been in every single Pro League. They won the first 3 seasons of Circuit. Not now, but like before. The old Circuit, they won the first 3 seasons with Evolution. They are experienced players, and actually, Evolution also won the Rumble last year.
These players are just insane. So they'll probably win. I'm gonna call it now. They'll probably be the ones to win, but I could be wrong.
I have to go with it too. I have to go with Evolution too. I want to see, because we do have 2 lineups, and we will see both of those lineups here today of Evolution players. We have one with Enrico Lee and Happen, and another one with their IGL actually, Metal. So maybe we can see a final between them.
I was about to say, imagine seeing an all Evovision final. That'd be pretty insane.
Their fans, who will they cheer for? The IGL or the entry fraggers, the supports?
exactly.
And
just
I'm
a
excited.
couple more minutes until we get into it. Just waiting on 2 more players. But yeah, it's very exciting. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Again, first map will be Park, and as we saw in the last series, Park is a pretty good map for the MR96s. We saw a lot of players playing on that grass balcony hill area. Not a lot of people to the right side of the map or onto Middle Bridge, which I found interesting because the right side of the map, or I guess if you're on the other side, the left side of the map, the downhill part near the river, um, it's a little downhill part, so you can like pop your head up between there too. So it's interesting that people prefer the higher ground.
I mean, the higher ground will give you higher chances of seeing more parts of the body. Because if you're down and he's up, you will be seeing like this. You'll only be able to see their head. It will be harder to hit your shots. It will be harder to get those kills, but it can act as an element of surprise. You go down the downhill slowly and just appear on their spawn out of nowhere. You can surprise them and get the double kill. But I wouldn't recommend on this type of gameplays where each kill counts, each kill can determine the game. Go uphill. Go the up part of the map. That's where you will get more frags. And other side of that, we have a lot of things we can do with these lineups. We're gonna see a really important gameplay. Rigatoni yesterday, they gave us a little show. We didn't actually see Kapota Vision on stream. I believe their match was off stream, but it was still a really good match that they did. I have the results. I saw it, and they did good. Rigatoni also did incredible against the Crackers. So I think, in my opinion, SK Junks that Kapota will win, but it will be also a map. I think we'll go to the third map again. I think it's also again a game that will go to the third map, and we also decided on the last seconds. It should be a really close map and games. For the maps, as you had said, Park will be the first one. MR's 96 will be into play. High ground, middle part will be a little bit more used this time. I think it was really used yesterday with the scars. They loved to go under that car and shoot below the car. That was a really used way to get those kills with the scar, because they almost don't see you there. It's wall bangable, but still a really hard shot to hit if you're on the other side. But if you're the one using the car's protection, that's so good. Won't be used as much with AMR, but still, M are really, really, really good in here. The second map, Bow. We'll see that one on the South America servers, and I think that we will see there the Deagles. I think this time we will see a lot of Deagles on Bow, especially from Kapota Vision, because they've been aggressive with those Deagles, even outside of Rumble. Pro League rounds, Eco rounds, Pistol rounds, we have seen a lot of Deagles from them, and the work they do with the Deagles. They can get those one taps easily. Easily. And again, this is only our second game of the day. We will have 2 more games after this. You have the whole night that you can spend with us.
Exactly. Just a few more minutes here, and we'll be getting into the map of Park. Still waiting on those 2 players. Or 1 player, excuse me, from Kapota.
And there will be a knife
And
again as it's Spark.
there will be a knife.
We do not know who will start on the collision, who will start on the breach.
If you were in this situation, Deepa, which would you choose on Park?
I will choose the collision side.
And
I
why
think
is
the
that?
collision side, it will be a little more useful. It's where the downhill is in your left.
Okay.
I think that's the side I would choose if I was in this situation.
I don't know. I might choose the breach side in this situation because I don't know. I feel like having the people, like if I go up to the hill area, having the people on my right maybe a little better because I don't know, for some reason I can't flick as well to the left. It's weird, but I'm
I
also
mean,
not
your
as good as these
finger,
guys. So
if you do with this one, it goes kind of too far away if you go to the left.
Mhm.
But I can see also the point of taking the breach with you being closer to the uphill part. If you want to use that, you will definitely want to take the breach. You're a little bit more closer, it's more safer, it's easier to get to the uphill part than for the collision side to go on it. The collision side, they have to take a little bit more of a long way up, as the breach side is really a little bit faster.
Also, on CT or on Coalition, you can jump on the truck in on the middle bridge, but on the breach side, you can't. So I think that's another little advantage that the Coalition could have. But I mean,
It's
that's
more
cool.
used to shoot below it.
Exactly. Too. I've seen a lot of that. A lot more recently, and that's the angles you can get from there are pretty insane. Just a reminder, we have Kapota Vision and Rigatoni coming up. We have on Team Kapota Vision Enrico Lee, Happen, and then on Rigatoni we have 47 Foden, Uxie, and Raptor. And we'll be playing map 1 on Park, and still waiting on just one more player to connect. And I believe he is literally just joined the server. So
And
should
yesterday,
be ready for the knife here in a second.
the lineup we saw from Rigatoni yesterday, it was Foden and Uxie was crazy. Uxie was doing a lot of stuff yesterday. And I think we are ready for the knife.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 players are in, and the reset has come, and we will have our knife round right now. In your screen, we will have Kapota Vision and Rigatoni for the knife, and Kapota Vision get both of the kills. They will be able to choose the side they want to start, and they have chosen the breach side. making Rigatoni play on that coalition one.
Hey, so they took my choice of the breach side.
They did indeed. They have. I think they're probably gonna use a little bit more of the uphill part of the map, and those armors will definitely be used a lot.
Just getting the last little bit of things set up, and then we'll have the reset, and we'll be straight into the match. Again, Rigatoni on Coalition,
And
Kapota
the reset has come.
on Breach.
And we are live with the game. Kapota against Rigatoni. The first contacts already happened. We'd happen actually doing the first contacts here. Can get the shot in. Misses all of his shots with AMR, and again we see the AMRs coming in for both sides. 4 AMRs as usual, and it will be the weapon of choice of today. And here we go, the below the car spot. Really OP happened with the first kill with the one tap. Finally connects to Uxie, wasn't Foden that was on the upper part, and Uxie gets the kill on Enrico Lee with a one tap too.
Yeah, that was a long little bit before those first 2 kills, and both teams are playing very passive. 30 seconds in, and we had only gotten, or that was the first kill we had gotten 30 seconds in, and Foden pushes up as Enrico is reloading and gets the headshot. And like you said, they're playing under this car looking for those headshot angles.
Exactly. This is such a good angle here. By the car and below the car. It's a little bit more safer, and Foden here gets one, can get the second, gets the second with the one tap.
And that was a misstep. That was a misstep from those 2 Kapota players, because they're just out in the open, and again, Uxie gets the headshot onto Enrico. Happen pushes up against Foden, but Uxie back on the middle bridge trying to get it, but he misses. Happen takes him out, and Happen sees one on the right side of the bridge, but Foden will be able to take him out. Can he get the second one on the food truck? No, he can't spot him out just yet. Hops down as he comes out. Sees one out in the open again, missing his shots. And he'll back off a little bit. Sees him and finally gets him on the trees. But does he know where Enrico is? He finds him now, but Enrico's reloading. Enrico missed his shots, I think, or didn't notice that Foden was there and got the kills.
Enrico is not in the game right now. He's really having a lot of issues, and he still has 0 kills on the map. Uxie and Foden are neutralizing Kapota right now. 3 kills on the board. They have 10 to 7. 7-player lead, and there's 1 minute 36 left. I don't think they can make it happen. Enrico has not done a kill. It might be the first map we will see a player not do a single kill.
Happen getting 2 there.
The double kill was really clean. The one tap following it, but now they're gonna camp and spawn. They have the advantage. They don't need to rush it. They don't need to play aggressive, and that's exactly what they are doing.
Foden gets
to be a little bit more aggressive, gets killed with Foden. Now Foden almost gets the kill on Enrico, kinda lowers him down a bit. Doesn't finish him off, but still made him 50 HP. It does not look good for Enrico right now.
1 minute remaining in the game. Happen still getting those kills. We're waiting on Enrico to get his first one. I believe that's Enrico on top there. No, that's Happen. Enrico is towards middle. And Happen getting another kill on the phone. And Happen is putting the team on his back this round.
Literally on his back, because Enrico hasn't done a single kill. Probably might have hit some shots. What did the players like 50, 60 HP? Depending on where he hits, but he hasn't done a kill. He needs to
and
step
no
up
assists
on the second
either.
game.
No assists either.
It probably hit like on the foot, on the leg, but he hasn't done a single kill or a single
Enrico
assist.
up close. Can he get his first one? Misses. Oh no! Enrico! Oh no!
Uxie gets the kill on him. Still no kills and no shots hidden there for Enrico. And it's a 7-kill lead. And it's over. It's over. Enrico, it's the first time since I'm casting Rumble that I've seen a 0 kill on a map.
14-7. Foden 9-4. Uxie 5-3. Happen 7-7. Enrico 0-7. I feel that one, man. I feel that one.
mean,
I've definitely had that happen to me before, plenty of times.
It happens.
It does. It does. You get a little bit too nervous. You're like, oh, I have this surefire kill. And all of a sudden you think he's gonna walk a certain way and he jiggles the wrong way and then you panic and oh, it's rough. But Rigatoni takes that first map. And it could be the ping difference. Maybe once Enrico's on his server, maybe he'll carry the team next map.
Okay. Now, but still, Rigatoni, they got the lead in the 7-player lead. It'll be hard to Kapota to get the lead back and be able to choose a third server. Really hard.
That's true. It will be very difficult for Kapota to get that round balance in their favor. They'd have to get an 8-kill win here in map 2 to choose their server. And speaking of, as you can see in the background, the next map is Bout.
Exactly, Bout. Close map. Again, we will see the MRs. I don't think anyone will be visiting the MR the Deagle that soon. So yeah, the MR has been the weapon of choice till now, and I think they will continue with it. And I think this time around, Enrico, or he steps up, or it's over. Even on the South America server.
Yeah, he's and honestly, he's just got to take a breath, take a minute, as he's loading into the server, say, hey, that last map, that was a fluke. That wasn't me. I don't know who that guy was. New map, new me.
Yeah, because
hopefully he'll be able to get some kills.
We've seen Enrico doing really good on those Pro League games, especially on the Pro League final last season, season 2. He did so well. I don't know. He was not here. He was just probably, I don't know, maybe distracted. Maybe it was a little bit of the ping. We don't know, but he will need to step up on Bow.
Yes, indeed. I don't believe, since we're back on Brout, that we'll have a knife for this one.
I also believe not, as we didn't have a single Bow knife till now. Yeah, exactly. No knife. We got a confirmation just in. No knife. There'll be a selected site for each team. And again, this might be the caster's curse. This might be actually the caster's curse, because this time we both actually voted on Kapota Vision.
This is true. But reverse sweeps have happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's not impossible.
We saw Seminole this last game. Reverse sweep.
Exactly. So, fingers crossed that we could get more Siops rounds.
And we have the sides. Rigatoni starting on the breach. And Kapota Vision will start on the coalition side.
And once again,
they changed.
Mm-hmm. They switched. They did a little switcheroo. Once again, go ahead.
On Park, the side I said it was had the most advantage with the little small details, took the win.
That is true. I was wrong on that one this time. While we're waiting on one last player to connect, again, want to shout out Critical Force and Polaris for putting on the Rumble tournament, doing the prizings and all that.
Show them some love.
Stuff. Yes, definitely show them some love. And
thanks
now,
like all the staffs playing, also helping us getting the rooms ready, making the teams join, everyone that helped making this tournament together. Thank you.
Exactly. And we now have the reset, and we are ready to get into the map. And here we go.
With Deagles on. Finally some Deagle action.
All 4 Deagles, by the way.
All 4 Deagles.
Happen gets the first. Enrico gets killed by Foden.
Still no kills from Enrico. Oh, finally!
And
Enrico gets the first kill.
Enrico, it's about time. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do the Happen gets a headshot on the Uxie. And again, Enrico with a headshot. And like we said, it's the ping, man. It was the ping.
And again, the Deagle. I told you, Kapota vision, Deagles. This is their thing. Deagle fights, they will win it.
Yeah, Happen and Enrico are mowing through Rigatoni right now. But Foden and Uxie finally get their first 3 kills here. And again, Kapota Vision needs an 8-kill win to take this and make their third map their server.
Here, Enrico with the Deagle might get some shots on. No, Uxie and Foden actually now they have the advantage, or I think they are equal at least. They should be equal right now. They actually caught up to the lead. Uxie, what was that?
What was that? That was insane. Enrico on the headshot on the Uxie. And I believe Rigatoni is in the lead right now.
And we see the first MR actually get in with Uxie and starting perfectly with a double kill. But here Happen taking a lot of risks. He's taking a lot of risks pushing here to the spawn and gets taken down by Foden. Leaves his team on a one less kill. But here Enrico and Happen, they both get the kills, trying to get back to the game, trying to get that lead back, and don't forget they need at least 7-kill lead. At least, so that they can hope to choose the server.
Oopsie with the kill on the Happen. Foden with the kill on Enrico, and it looks like the tides are turning into Rigatoni's favor now. Enrico gets the trade, and Happen has Foden with him. Enrico gets the kill on the Oopsie on top. Foden hiding around, dancing around those boxes. Oopsie right behind that wall there. I wonder if Happen knows. Rico gets the kill on the Foden. Oopsie's reloading, gets the armor break, but can't take it. And Rico and Kapota gets a 2-kill lead. Quick. 118 left to play in the map.
And the lead's
Oopsie
already
gets the kill on Enrico.
Only by 1. I think the lead will disappear really soon if they keep playing this aggressive. And there we go now.
And there we go.
Rigatoni has the
Rigatoni
lead.
with the lead.
Rigatoni has the lead.
And I believe it is a 1-kill lead with 1 minute left.
Exactly. And 2-kill lead.
Enrico was reloading. 2-kill, 3 kills on the Oopsie. The turnaround. 15-18. Happen with the spawn protection. That'll bring the kill lead down to 2. 46 seconds left. Happen to switch to the MR. Trying to keep things long distance here.
Yeah, and Rigatoni is playing a little bit more passively. They're camping those boxes and those walls. But there we go, 1-kill lead only now. And
Enrico ties it up.
20 seconds. 20 seconds now.
This is gonna come down to the wire. Oopsie gets the 1-kill lead. Rigatoni up top, and Foden's just gonna run behind this wall. Try and get. Foden with the headshot! That'll give him a 2-kill lead.
That's the kill.
Happen brings it down to 1 kill. Foden just trying to hide. Enrico can't get the kill. Foden and Rigatoni will take it. Happen with the knife, which is I don't applicable to the rules, but I don't think it matters because Rigatoni wins by
and they
1.
win with style.
And
they win with style. Foden, that one tap that he did, that won them the round. The game.
I know. That was insane. Both Foden and Uxie with 11 kills. Enrico was on top that game, 11 and 11, and Happen got 9 and 11. And that is the tournament for Kapota Vision. They will be, I guess, staying home because this is an LAN event, so they'll be out of the bracket. Rigatoni will be moving on, so no Evil Vision meetup.
Their Vision now won't be able to be working now as they will close it. The Rigatoni, though, again, they played so well. They were struggling at the start, probably getting used to that ping, getting used to play with Enrico playing good this time. Enrico playing well. But Rigatoni adapted,
Exactly.
and Foden with the Deagle. I told you Deagle on bout would be so good, and it happened. He used the Deagle, and he got the kill that he needed, and he won the fight just afterwards when the lead was up to 1. He got that kill. He got the kill that made him stay up with 2 lead. Afterwards, there was that knife kill that made it to a one kill lead only, still guaranteeing the win for Rigatoni. The MVP of that map definitely was Foden.
Yes, indeed. Foden, probably the MVP of the series, honestly, because he did well on the first map as well. It looks like we are going to be going to a break real quick. 5-minute break will be. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. go. And welcome back to Rumble. We're about to get into match 3. I'm Cajun X. This is Deepa. And yeah, we've already done 2 games today, gotten some good matches out of them. And we're going to talk about a couple things first before we get into this next match between Varn team and Hispanic Siopsians.
Exactly. And the first thing we'll be going through is a really good information for teams that will be going on to the Pro League Season 3. We have something to show you guys.
Yep, and that will be the map pool for Season 3. It's a I think it's a good map pool. We have canals, bureau, port, raid, soar, village, and last but definitely not least, the newest map in Seops, Costello. And it's going to be pretty interesting to see that map if it's played at all. It was in Season 2, but we get raid back in the map pool. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what teams pick.
And I think I said yesterday, and I will say it again. This map pool will make teams have to go get out of their comfort zone. They will have to play out of their comfort zone. Castello here, this map can be such a good surprise map. You know, you can just like, if you train it really hard, it will be a map that I think we will see a lot on third map. As a third map, I think we'll see a lot, and I really think it's a map teams should learn how to play it and do as their first pick, second pick, I don't know, but pick the. If you train it hard and pick it, you don't need to train against these pro league players. You can train it against lower teams on the screams, but you have to learn to play on Castello. It will be a map. I think it will be inevitable to play.
Also, we're seeing the return of Soar into the map pool as well, which is always a fun map to watch. And just a reminder, Pro League starts on September 4th, and it'll be right after Rumble ends. So that will be pretty cool. And speaking of the end of Rumble, Rumble semifinals and finals are next week. Semifinals will be on September 2nd, and then finals will be on September 3rd. Semi-final matches will be snipers only, and then finals will be, and this is pretty interesting, 1 HP revolvers only. So 1 shot, 1 kill. I'm excited to see how that goes down and how that plays out, because we've seen it today that there's a lot of hits, not necessarily kills, but there's a lot of hits. So it'll be interesting to see.
And again, there's a beautiful skin in play. There's really a beautiful skin in play for this. You do not want to lose that. We have this beautiful dual MTX skin for Rumble Season 4.
It's so good.
It's the green with the black. This makes it so pretty. And guys,
very, very good.
You do not want to miss next week's streams. I'm telling you, the games will be insane.
Exactly. I'm pretty interested to see which of these players are proficient on snipers. I think that's going to be probably the harder round out of the 2, but it's also going to be fun to see which they go to or how they do in the 1 HP rev round. Again, this match upcoming is Varn team and the Hispanic Siopsians. And we'll be there in a minute. But first, let's reintroduce ourselves and have the viewers get to know us. I
want to do a little bit thing before.
Oh, do you? Okay.
We do have the lineups. We can introduce the teams also.
This is true.
We have on Varn team, we have 1 Vape, We have one Bihora and Elius, and the other side we have Circuit, Cameras, and Did I Kill You?
I mean, did he?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Has he killed me before? Well, I mean, he may have killed me in Seops before. I doubt I would have run into him in like ranked or something because he's probably like elite ops. But, um, but yeah, let's do predictions now while we're at it. I'll go
I'm going.
first.
Okay.
Or go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're going.
I'll go with Varn. Varn team looking really good. They have the strongest lineup, I think.
I was
Probably.
thinking the same exact thing.
They
Varney
have the
team.
merciless players, and they will have no mercy
Exactly.
against their
Yeah,
enemies.
they will be merciless against their enemies. The jokes write themselves.
they come to us. It's the flow. But yeah, again, I'm saying this because one Vape, one BRA lose. They are really experienced players. They've been here for a while. Here. They've been playing the pro leagues. They've been playing the big tournaments. And again, I will say it's probably the best, if not one of the best lineups in this tournament. Eurasia
Exactly.
included too.
I could definitely see this team going all the way to the finals of the Americas bracket.
I could see this team winning if it was like a worldwide, all servers in. I could see this team going up to a semi-final and a final. I really think this team could go on and take the team. And Vape, arguably one of the best NA players. He could be arguably one of the best. A lot of gun skills in the side of Vape and Elius. And Vape, as I said, he has one of the best gun skills and is one of the best currently in NA.
Indeed. And real quick, let's talk about the map pool. First up, we'll have Hangar, which is a map that we haven't seen at least today, and it's a pretty special map. It has the big giant stealth bomber plane in the middle of the big open area, a very big open area. So it'll be interesting to see whether people go Deagle or MR here. But you also have the indoor area, which is very close encounters. Could be good for the Deagle. So maybe we'll see like one person have the MR, one person have the Deagle. Maybe we'll see both Deagles. Who knows? And then, as usual, we have Bout. You can always count on Bout being in the map pool. That'll be our second map, so we will definitely see it. And then third, we have Impasse coming back to pass in the map pool.
Impasse
I know
always
those.
here also. Impasse and both maps, I think I've seen it in almost every single game I've had. They've been in both. I've got a little info right here that we will have some special guests that will be casting the semifinals and finals. I won't spoil. I won't spoil more than that.
That's all you get. We're not gonna reveal.
Nothing more. If you want to know who it is, show up next week.
Exactly. Saturday and Sunday. The 2nd and the 3rd of September.
Just show up the same time and we'll probably be live. Here with you, showing the finals or the semifinals, depending on which day you see.
And if you want to make sure that you get notified, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. You'll get notified every time Critical Ops Esports goes live. That's for Rumble, that's for Circuit, that's for Pro League, that's for Worlds. Whenever that comes back, which that'll be exciting to see. I'm ready for Worlds.
It will be really good. I think this season of Worlds will be the closest there will be ever be, because every team right now, the top teams of each region, they are so good. We have Invictus, was really good on the Eurasia, included with Rain as always. On the other side, we have and in the Americas, the Evo Vision and Merciless also really good, and I think we'll have a really good World season.
It will be a good season, but like we said just a bit ago, before that we have Pro League Season 3, and so
And before that,
definitely
we
want to
have
stay
the
tuned
games
to that.
today.
Exactly,
Rumble.
and after that, in between today and Pro League, we have the Rumble finals and semifinals.
And another way to get notified: follow Critical Force Esports on Twitter, everywhere in the game. Notifications in the mailbox of the game, you'll get notified. It shows on the game's news part. You cannot miss it. It will be everywhere.
You can also join the Critical Ops Esports Discord to get notified about a good bit of things, like different news on all the teams, different results from all the tournaments. It's pretty cool to be in that server and get all that info, especially if you don't have the time to watch live. You can see the results, come back to the VODs later, and stuff like that. And speaking of Critical Ops and official Discords and stuff, I want to give a shout out again to Critical Force and Polaris, who are hosting the tournament and sponsoring the prize pools and stuff.
But wait, now I think we are ready for the knife.
Ooh, I see. We do have all 4 players in the game.
We should be ready any second to go on to the knife. You'll see it up on your screen any second. Just waiting for that last reset, waiting for them to make sure everything's pretty good, and the reset has come in, and the knife too. The knife should be coming
good
on.
combo right there with the knife and glove. Got
really
a comment on
combo.
that from Bahora. And they're sitting here, they're chit-chatting a bit. They're like, hey, come to us. And Breach is like, no, you come to us. And the Coalition's like, well, fine. We'll play Ring Around the Rosie in this poll. And finally the Breach comes, and Vape and Bahora each get a kill. And that'll be the decision for them to make. And Hispanic Siopsians will be on the Breach side, and Varn will be on Coalition side.
Exactly. We have Varn on the Coalition side, Hispanic on the T-Breach side, on the Breach side, I mean, and it will be, I think, a less closer map than the other games. I think this one will be kind of also a 2-0 for Varn. That's my opinion here. We should be almost ready. Almost ready to go into the game.
And again, this is a team deathmatch, as will the other 2 matches of today. But if you didn't catch Eurasia, they played Elimination, which was also one of the game modes. So go check that out if you haven't, because there were some good Elimination games.
If you're asking yourself, why did they play Elimination? Here is TDM. Simple. The teams could choose which game mode they wanted to play. In Eurasia, there was a little bit more there were a little bit more favorites of the Elimination. And here in Americas, we see a little bit more of TDM fans.
And it's interesting to see the differences between the I guess 4 regions technically, but the 2 different region brackets of what they want to play, rather than everyone just doing Elimination, or everyone just doing TDM, or everyone just doing Diffuse, which was another option. It's good to see. It's good to see the differences in each region.
Exactly. And I'm excited to see how these 2 teams will be going, how they will be technically ready, and I think they are ready to go.
Indeed, they are. The reset has just come out, and here we are as they spawn in. And looks like all 4 players are going to be going up top. And Vape gets 1, Bahora gets another. That's a quick and easy 2-piece. right there, and Bahora trying to get another.
To surprise, we see 4 Deagles actually coming out. And Bahora, one might get a double here, gets the double, gets a reload on. He has done already 3 kills on this map. And he will get a little fort here. Maybe the one that here. Cameras was not expecting Bahora. Secret actually now with the info gets the kill. But Vape refrags on cameras and gets the double refrag with a kill on Circuit. Should have named himself Rumble. And now Bahora one, maybe the second one. No, gets refragged by cameras. Cameras sees the second player, goes down. Try not to play too aggressive here. Don't want to give up a way too big of a lead at the start. Oh, he sees Bahora but doesn't have the time to flick.
And something I've noticed so far. Oh, Bahora. How is he still alive?
Hello?
Hello? Bahora? How?
What in the world just happened? How did he survive that?
I'm shocked. He was in the middle of 2. It was like a hamburger. And Circuit gets the kill now on Bahora finally.
As you saw on the scoreboard, Varn is quite in the lead here.
But they got 3 kills in a row now for Hispanic.
What I was going to say before that all happened, I'm noticing a lot of just Deagle spam rather than like we've seen in other maps. You know, maybe sometimes with the slow aiming for the head and trying to get headshots. It looks like it's mostly just Deagle spam here, which is a good strategy, especially for these close encounters, which not a lot of people are going to the outside part, the open area of hangar here.
And I love this map. It's a really nice map. Just the itself and the map is good, and it's built really well and helps these combats, these close combats, these long way combats. It's a map. It's a small map, but it's still a map that makes it able to have every type of combat.
Bahora really likes sitting in the corner of that box. I feel like every time we go and switch to him, he's in that spot.
It's a bit of a surprise, you know. It's kind of, hello? I showed up out of nowhere and you weren't expecting. He's really sneaky here. Look, again, sneaky. They weren't expecting him. He does choke, does not get the kill on Circuit. Circuit gets the kill. Vape gets the kill on cameras, but Circuit is no. And I think Vape might get a second one here. He does. And the lead, I think it's now, it's at like 11 kills.
Ooh, and a good wall bang headshot from Bahora. And oh my goodness,
13 kills actually.
Kill lead
for a team, or for Varn team. And yeah, they're running away with this one.
We did say they are one of the best. They are one of the best. And we weren't joking when we said it.
This lineup, this roster that they have are probably 3 of the best players in Seops right now, at least in North America. I'm not going to flame the Eurasia region, but at least in North America, they're definitely
South America,
the top.
They're definitely in the top 3.
Coalition wins.
And it's over.
It'll be, oh my goodness, a 17 kill lead.
That's the biggest lead I've seen.
Bahora 16-9, Vape 15-4. I think Bahora got a kill after the round ended. But
exactly.
Circuit 7-16, cameras 6-15, and if Siopsians want that server, they're gonna have to get an 18 kill win on bout, if that's even possible. But Varney will take map 1 here, and pretty good round here from Varney. Pretty dominant round.
I was definitely not expecting a 17 kill lead, but again, that shows us that our expectation of having a 2-0 right here is not far away. With this type of skills, this type of gameplay, they might just take this by a storm.
Exactly, and it's gonna be tough to see if Hispanic Siopsians can even fight to win the next match, because they could win the next match, force a map 3, possibly somehow get into a map 3 situation where they could come out on top. You don't necessarily need the server pick, but it does help a good bit.
I know, but I think these both teams are North America, so the ping difference is not as big as it is if you're playing in a South American one. But again, now it's the chaos map. It's the map that everyone loves to see it, and I think the MRs were gonna be saying a little hello on this map. Just a little bit hello, not much, because I still think the Eagles are the best choice on this map, and we saw it with Enrico Lee getting those 11 kills, while the map before he had 0 kills.
Exactly. So it could be in the favor of Hispanic Siopsians here, but I'm still gonna roll with Varney team in this second map.
Me too. I don't see a way they can lose this map. I don't see any way that Varn could choke this up and get reverse swept. The reverse sweep won't happen. At least not in my opinion.
While I don't think it can happen either, I think there's maybe the slightest of chances. I'm an optimist. Whenever my team, whether it be esports or regular sports, is losing, I'm always like, they could come back. They could come back. It's never out of the question. But after seeing that play from Bahora, where he just ran around and no one was shooting him, it may be a little out of Siopsian's grasp.
Unless they pull out the best, and I mean it, the best gameplay we've seen all the way through, I don't think they can take it. Varn just showed today, this map, they played the best gameplay I've seen out of yesterday and today on Americas.
Mm-hmm. We are still waiting on all 4 players to join the lobby, so we'll still be here for a little bit.
And while we do that, I do want to remind you guys, we have the Pro League in September. The map pool's already been chosen. There's nothing much other than we can say that be ready for it. Be ready.
Exactly. Pro League's going to be insane this season.
For those of you who don't know, it's first of all a group stage, and then you go to the classic bracket
playoff
tournament.
Format.
In the meantime, I think in this the most surprising part of this map was Bahora.
Indeed.
Especially that moment where he was like sandwiched. And both of them had
and
their
somehow
backs
got out of it.
Yeah,
And
both of them
them
had
both.
their backs. Both of them had their backs turned to Bahora. Bahora was just like in the middle of them. And both of them had their backs turned. Then he tried to knife. He got killed. And the fleet came in. And another kill came in for Bahora. That Bahora there just like chucked us all. I don't think we could speak about this for like 10 minutes.
Exactly. That was insane to see happen live. It's like one of those classic moments that you see in any game. But yeah, I don't even. I'm speechless. I can't think of anything else to say about it because it's just, like how did it happen?
And yeah, but again, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again today. Team play is the key.
Exactly, because even though Bahora did that, he also had a lot of help from his teammate.
He had the same kills as his teammate. At the 0-0 timer, they both had 15. Bahora then got a kill after the time, which made it on the score him have 16. But at the end of the match, they had 15-15. They had 30 kills total. They were close, but I feel like I saw Bahora more and being more important on the game than Vape. But you saw Vape with the refrags. Vape was constantly getting those double kills, triple kills on the refrags, getting himself on the scoreboard and getting Varn team the cool lead they had of 17 kills.
It's still insane to think about that they were that far ahead. Now, something I didn't think about, and maybe could be not confirming anything, the reason that we're taking so long, possible subs from Hispanic Siopsians. We saw Circuit and Cameras the first game. They could bring in Dead I Kill You. I mean, it's literally in his name, so he could get those kills more than Circuit and Cameras. Put the team on his back. Could maybe see him somewhere in the server. Maybe not. I don't know.
If you want to
we're
see
just
something,
waiting on.
I have an interesting info. I just did the math, and Varn team, they did a kill kinda every 8 seconds. 30 kills on a 4-minute game. That's a kill 8 seconds, counting with the spawning, counting with the respawn, and finding someone. Probably every 4 seconds there was a kill.
That is insane. That they're getting kills every 4 seconds, especially because of the spawn protection too.
Exactly. That's what I said. It was a total of 8 seconds per kill, but with the spawn protection, the time they have to move until they find actually someone, you could say every 4 seconds that they are alive and moving, they will kill someone.
They're out for blood.
Huge amount. That's way too huge. You should be doing a kill every 8 seconds, every 4 seconds. That should not happen. You know? It amazes me how Varn did it, and plus they didn't have one guy that showed up and did more than expected like other teams did yesterday. Yesterday we had a player do a kill every 10 seconds. But that was only one player, not the whole team. He had 23 kills. Right now, it was both of them together they had 30, making the team itself have a kill every 8 seconds. And just the team play there. That's the team play. Whenever Bora didn't kill, it was Vape. And whenever there wasn't Vape, there was Ibora.
Mm-hmm. And again, we're just waiting on one more player to connect to the server or to reconnect to the server. And then we'll be right into the action again. If you're just joining us, a Varney team took map 1 decidedly by 17 kills. They got 30 kills in total, and they took map 1, which was Hangar. We're moving on to Bout, which is map 2, and then somehow, some way, if Hispanic Siopsians could somehow, in any multiversal reality, bring this to a map 3, we will be seeing Impasse.
An Impasse, I'm sorry, but it would be catastrophic for Hispanic. I don't see them having a single point of chance. And Bout they would have, and I think we can see that as there is. I think we are ready to go and ready to start the game. And we will see if they have that chance and if they can apply that chance on Bout.
Exactly. We have the reset and we are live. We're on with Bahora, who was probably, well, I say MVP of last match, but again, they were even. And Bahora with the first kill.
With the second.
And the second.
And probably the third.
We get a third.
Maybe.
He's close.
Reloading.
He's close. Getting there. Reloading.
He knows more than there.
It's the third. I mean, Evade can just sit down. It's like, I don't think Bahora needs help here. Oh, wait. Actually, it's a lose-in now.
Yeah, there was a little change. Vape couldn't do the second map, and Iluse actually came in. And as I said at the start of, at the end of the other map, the AMRs are here for Bout. I told they would say hello, and they did. They are here. And Circuit uses it to get a
Ooh.
double one tap.
Wow. What a kill there. Circuit, 5 kills of his
They had
team
the one-
6.
And they had the early lead, but they already lost it. Now it's equal again.
Bahura continuing the headshots.
He just keeps going. 6 kills already for him. 7 and counting. Sees the 8-1. Might get 8-1 there. Actually not, but Circuit gets him. Still gets a little bit lower down. He got a hit by Deagle shot on the leg. Now a double MR shot gets him done, and they just took the lead now. I think it's like 4-player lead for now. But Circuit lowers it down to 3
What?
to 2.
A lose with the fists out. Trying to run faster. Cameras.
Oh, the
Oh,
knife.
going for the knife. But Bahura will get him before he gets close to him. And
Bahura,
Bahura with
double.
another one.
And
See
2-player
the
lead.
score. And oh, never mind. It's
Never mind.
down to a tie now. Circuit and Cameras each get 1.
And still a
And
tie.
no trade.
But Cameras is low. Cameras here is low. He needs to be really passive. Wait for his mate. They need to play for the refrag here. Bahura knew it, pushed him, got a kill, and now he might get a second
Varn
on the reload.
18.
No. Did you see that? Secret did kind of a Matrix kind of thing and just run away from all bullets.
Varn team still with the lead here. Cameras and Circuit trying to keep this one close, which they have. This hasn't gotten out of hand like Hanger did. They're keeping it close. Only now a 2-kill deficit for them with a minute
have a
and
chance.
12 left to play.
I told you guys, this map they would have more of a chance. This is more chaotic, more easy to get the kills. They do have a clear chance. They are 1 kill away from getting the tie. 1 kill away from the tie.
1 minute remaining. Lose
Things
pushing
are not
up.
looking good now.
Or Bahura,
And the
excuse
knife
me.
comes
Cameras
in.
gets the knife.
The knife comes in, but and Secret gets another one. I think that's the tie. The tie should be good.
The
And
Luz
double
doesn't know
kill
he's
might come
spawning
in.
behind him. Camera! And they'll take the 2-kill lead with 30 seconds left. They have to play super safe now. Camera's dancing behind the boxes. Gets a couple shots on the Luz, but he gets the pickup. And now it's a 1-kill deficit for Varn team. They're trying to look for people to kill, and the Luz ties it back up. He sees him down below. Or does he?
The tie again. The tie.
Cameras
Still tied.
in
12
for
seconds.
each trade.
The lead.
Cameras gets the lead. 10 seconds left. Now it's tied back up. It's coming down to the wire. Are we gonna have to replay the match? Cameras gets the kill on the Luz, and that's it. Hispanic Siopsians gets the win. 13 and 11 for Circuit. 12 and 13 for Cameras. Bahura 14 and 12 and Luz 10 and 13. What a game.
The knife kill. That knife kill saved them. If he didn't knife, he would have died. He would have died. He would have lost the game. It would be 1 kill lead for Team Varn.
And that'll bring us to a 1-1 lead. Now, again, Varney team's first match had a 17-kill round deficit, so they will be able to pick the server. I don't think it'll matter too much, but in case it does, they will have that advantage going into our third map, which is Impasse.
What it does matter is they had the map, which they could overthrow Varn, and they did. They took the chance, and they made it 1-1. And now, on Impasse, I'll still keep my opinion of I don't think they have any chance on Impasse. Impasse, I think that's the map where Bora, I mean, he will do the same thing as he did in Hangar. He will destroy them.
So you think that Bahura is going to be more aggressive rather than taking those long distance duels that we saw a couple series ago on
But
Impasse?
I think he will do aggressive, but kind of a passive way of aggressive. He will go slowly with the help of Vape, or the help of Ilius. It depends whoever is going in for this map. But depending on who it is, that one player, I think that will be playing the support, will playing the reflex, will playing the helping him get into the enemy territory, getting into the enemy spawn, getting in a way that he could come in and do those skills and do the difference.
All right, it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. Again, if you're just joining us, we're seeing Varn team and Hispanic Siopsians 1-1 here, going into the third map, which will be Impasse. We saw Hanger. We saw Varn team demolish Siopsians by 17 kills. And then Hispanic Siopsians just took bout from Varn team at the last second. We would have had to replay that match.
We would have, but in the last second of those 3 seconds, he got a kill. He got a kill they needed with the Deagle. Deagle there made a difference, because I think if he had the MR, he wouldn't have time to shoot again and get that kill. I don't think he would have had the time to reshoot the bullet. It would have taken way too much time to get the spin again to shoot. But with the Deagle, he had the time to do it and get that kill.
And we are waiting for the room to get set up here. Again, thank you for watching the Rumble tournament. Again, if you're unaware, this is the Americas round of 8, where we are seeing just MRs and Deagles. And there were options of either TDM, elimination, or diffuse, but all the teams today in Americas were like, hey, we don't want to play those other 2 game modes. We're just going to play TDM. Because
why make it harder? Why make it harder?
Exactly.
Classic.
Why worry about having to plant the bomb and diffuse? Or why worry about having to respawn, reset the round every time in elimination? Let's just get a respawn game mode.
And yep, but now we're waiting for the teams to get ready. Varn team and Hispanic, they should be ready any second. Might take 1 or 2. But again, Impasse. This is the map we're gonna play. Really, really harsh map. But I don't think they can make it work. I think Varn team will be way more ready. I think they took it a little bit less tryhard way on the second map. That's why they lost. But right now, they don't have that pressure. They know, okay, if we don't do our max, we will lose. So let's do our max. Let's make it happen. Let's finish this off.
Exactly. Like I said, they just got to breathe. Say, hey, let's get rid of that map. Don't have to worry about it. Let's move on to the next one. See what we can do. Now you may be wondering, well, what happens next week when one of these teams gets to the semifinals? That'll also be a best of 3, TDM, elimination, or diffuse, and it'll be snipers only.
And I think we are ready to see
as we're talking.
Will go
yes,
to that semifinal. We should
Indeed.
be ready and waiting.
We have the resets here.
The game. Yep, we are ready and
we have no knife round.
Impasse doesn't have much of a difference. Pretty much the same, and Bahor already with the 1-taps. And their camera's playing actually aggressive with the Deagle. Bahor though kills him.
Bahora's there. It's interesting. We see 3 MRs here and 1 Deagle on the cameras. Cameras is going to be the aggressive player, but I wonder if possibly the double kill onto Iluz and Bahora from Hispanic Siopsians. Iluz gets the kill onto cameras. Now I wonder if cameras starts getting picked off more and more often, if they'll switch to the MR, excuse me, or if they're just going to keep trying to play this one-person Deagle aggressiveness.
I think now that the start has passed, they should go back to the safe gameplay. They should go back to the passive. They do not have to be aggressive right now. They are not losing. It's not at the end. Just play passive. But he's doing a lot of damage by the push. He's making a lot of confusion to the T-Breach side. But you do see here, just ends the strat, getting the double kill.
Also, on the other side of that, if Camera starts playing very aggressive and getting a lot of kills, do Varney team decide to take a deagle? Do we put a deagle in the hands of Bahora again? Because we've seen him have great deagle play, and Circuit's even pushing up with the MR. And we'll see here, he's sneaky. And he's going to get one headshot. Bahora knows where he's at. He's reloading, though. And Bahora will pick up the deagle. Like I said, I called it. Oh!
Bahora's done like 4 kills. I think Bahora did like 4 kills with 16 HP. That should not be happening. If you want to win, you cannot allow that.
We're getting separation here.
Yeah, Bahora has more kills than the other team together. That should not be happening.
Insane. Circuit with a nice flick to the head on the Luz. And Circuit with another headshot on the Bahora. Luz will respawn and trade out Circuit. And a lot more play towards this river than we saw last time, but
Bahora still has more
kills
than the
kill
whole
lead.
Team. And I think that's over. I told you, I couldn't see Hispanic getting this impasse. I told it will be a domination, and we see Bahora almost probably. I think now it's already not, but he had more kills than the other enemy team together, both of them. That's the domination I was talking about. We did not see the aggression we expected from Bahora, but even playing more passively, he does the kills. He does the job.
1 minute remaining. Siopsians has a chance to bring this back. It's only down to a 5-kill lead now. 6 with that kill onto cameras. And they need something going here if they want to do something, but I don't think with the 8-kill lead now on that double kill from Bahora.
Look at the kills. Bahora has the same number of kills as them.
That is insane, actually.
Bahora has kept the same kill number or higher than the other enemy team. 9-kill lead. It's too much. I don't think they can make it back.
Cameras gets one, so you know Bahora has to match it to keep with their team.
There you go. Cameras got one.
Running
so Bahora has to get one. Oh, maybe a double kill coming in soon.
But I believe it is too late. 7-kill game will be the win as Circuit leaves. Bahora 15-7. They lose 10-11. Cameras 7-14. And Circuit with that seems to be 11 kills to make that math add up. And Varney team will be moving on to that semifinal round, which we talked about right before that map. And they'll be snipers only. And that's a team that I'm very interested in seeing how snipers only is going to go for them.
And as I've told everyone, and I told you guys, as I expected, the Hispanic could not take how good Varn team was on Aim Pass. I said it, and I'll repeat it. I couldn't see an Aim Pass map without the historic domination from Varn team. And that's what happened. They dominated the whole game, and just Bahora alone could have won the game. In the end, he was only 2 kills or 3 kills away from the total score of the other team. Alone, himself.
That's insane. I definitely think Bahora deserves the MVP of this short little series that we had here, because that play he had in the first map in Hangar where he just played ring around the rosy with the entire enemy team, and then that performance that he just had where he had the same amount of kills as the other team combined is insane. But of course,
we had at some point 9-kill lead.
Exactly. It's insane. But however, we can't talk about Bahora and Team Varney forever. If you want to learn more about them, come back next week and see. But for now, we have Club Penguin Warriors and Evil Vision up next. Club Penguin PvPers, I didn't even know Club Penguin had PvP. But I guess they're Warriors. Club Penguin.
We called them the OGs yesterday. They are the OGs, and they'll be against Evil Vision. Evil Vision's main players here, Cool and Metal. Those are the main players of Evil Vision for years.
Mm-hmm.
Since those circuits.
Exactly. And on the side of Club Penguin Warriors, we have Tyla, Candy Kisses, and Rotary. So it'll be interesting to see how this series goes.
Which yesterday, Candy Kisses was amazing. He was the one putting up the frags up the board. Tyloo, not to bet you. On the second map, I even think Tyloo was the top frag for Club Penguins. It was in Park, but Candy, he was amazing. He did some good gameplay.
Indeed. And real quick, the map selection for this series will be on US 7 first on the map of Park. Then we'll take a trip down to Impasse, like we said, inevitable in the series. And that'll be on the Brazilian servers. And then last but not least, could it be a Rumble series without Bout? And that'll be determined by round balance.
I want to see Bout. I'm sorry, but I really want to see these two teams going on Bout with Deagles spraying and praying.
Exactly, because you have the long range Park, then you have Impasse, which is like the medium, like neutral range, and then you have Bout, which is just full on chaos.
Exactly, the chaos that everyone loves. Kills going left, right, and that's for a reason that a 17 kill lead was on Bout.
Yeah, it's insane to think about.
We saw a 17 kill lead today earlier. If you hadn't seen it, you can afterwards whenever we are over go and see the VOD.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. 17 kill lead. It should not happen on a Rumble, on a tournament, having a 17 kill lead. When yesterday we saw kills and kills and kills being done, and still the lead was max of like 9, 8, 5. Half of the matches was 1 kill, 2 kill lead, done on the last seconds.
Exactly, and we've seen a couple of those rounds come by here, but that was definitely one of the most lopsided rounds we have seen today.
And I mean, for this game, I'll even put my glasses on because I want to see this closely. I really want to see this game.
I'll take my glasses off this time. No. Again, if you're just joining us, we have Club Penguin Warriors and Evil Vision. We're just waiting on a couple more members. And by a couple, I mean one more member.
We are waiting on that last member. We can talk about who do we think will win on this map and this game.
So, the last Evil Vision lineup we saw, Kapota Vision, we both said Kapota Vision, and we caster cursed at them. So, in my heart and in knock on wood here, Evil Vision is my choice for this one. I think, like you said, they've won so many circuits. They're OGs. They've won so many circuits. They've played in Pro League. They've played in Worlds and stuff. Club Penguin Warriors, yeah, they could be good, but are they that level of good?
Are they good enough? That's the question. Because we know they're good, or they wouldn't be here. But are they good enough? In my opinion, Metal, Cool, they're experienced players. They're used to the ping also. The ping difference won't do much to them today. Because we do see the first map will be on the US 7. For those who don't know, Evil Vision, they are a South America team made of Brazilian. I think there's one maybe not Brazilian player on the team, but they are mostly Brazilians. And the ping difference usually comes to play, but here I don't think it will. Metal, cool, they're experienced players, they're winners. They are here to win, they don't joke around. And for that reason, I'm going also with Evil Vision.
Exactly. Just a few more minutes until the players can join the server. We're almost done.
We do have the OGs here, Club Penguins, and I mean, they did really well. They actually surprised us yesterday. They won on they came in as the underdogs on that game, and they won.
Yeah,
so maybe they can do it again.
A surprise is never out of the question. Like I said, I'm an optimist. You know, whenever my teams are down, I'm always like, there's always a chance. So there is a chance for Club Penguin Warriors. They could be goated, and we just don't realize it yet.
And I think we are ready.
Yes, we will probably be seeing the knife on Park as we reset here in a moment. And just as fast as we were ready, we are not ready.
We are not ready because a player actually disconnected right now. We are just waiting on them to connect. And as soon as he gets connected, because of course we cannot go in with technical issues, wouldn't be fair. As soon as he gets on, we can go to the knife, get the knife done, get the side chosen, and then we can start the actual game. And probably one of the last maps. And I think we are good for the knife. I think the knife is good.
Possibly.
Maybe waiting for that last reset. I think it's waiting for the last reset for the knife. Should be any second now.
I think...
Yeah, we are exactly. We're just waiting on the last seconds for the reset to the knife. And then we can go on for the knife. There's some small seconds here before we can get everything ready. As there's again one more player disconnected, waiting on him to connect. Now it's a different player. A lot of technical issues now at the end, and the reset will be coming on any second. And there we go. The reset has come. The knife will start this time. It's for sure.
And here we go. I'm liking the purple set. I've seen a couple purple setups with gloves and knives today. And very quick knife round. Usually you don't see that. Evil Vision just coming up. We're like, hey, we don't want to mess around. Let's get this over with so we could get to the actual game. But Seminole gets the knife win, and they will take the Coalition side, and Evil Vision will take the Breach side. So like we've seen earlier, Coalition have won Park.
Now we are waiting again on the last reset, but this time it's for the game to start. Are you guys ready for the last game of today? I am not. I don't want this to end. I don't think they are. But
exactly.
The reset.
Exactly. I don't want this to end.
The reset has come and Park has officially started.
You know what could theoretically happen here? We could get map 3 or
rematch.
We could, yeah. I was saying we could get like 20 rematches on map 1, 20 rematches on map 2. These teams could be so even, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
And we already see
we are live.
Evil Vision fully on the higher ground. And Club Penguin, they are blocked at spawn. They cannot move. If they move, they will be seen. They will get one tap for sure. This time, this part of Evil Vision prefers the MR, but Rotary with the one tap actually to open up the score.
That'll be 1-0. And a very slow game. We're a minute in, and we only have 1 kill.
Exactly. They're playing literally safe this time. But Metal evens it out. Cool, playing kind of a surprise factor as they don't expect him to be here, but now that they are shot, they have heard him, they have seen him, they know he's there, and they will be ready to pop his head. Metal, left and right, hits the shot, gets him low. Rotary is low again. He's been low almost the whole game. 1 minute and a half. 2 kills have happened. And not much of a movement here. Both teams playing safe, but Metal with the one tap. Maybe getting the second one. He sees him. He has all the info. Cool knows where they are. Cool might see actually Tyloo trying to approach Metal. He does it, but Metal sees him, misses his shot, playing safe. Cool joins Metal, but they both get dropped, and now they are actually in disadvantage. The advantage is now for Club Penguin, but Cool already ties it up, doing it fast enough, and now the Coalition side will have the upper part of the map.
And, Cool gets the kill on the rotary there. I was going to say, Club Penguin Warriors have been alive for a hot minute, so they were probably running out of ammo, too, after that gunfight. But now both teams have fresh respawns, and they're playing slow again. A minute 23 left, and the score is very low.
And it's really close. Like, it's a tie. I was gonna say this.
Exactly.
I thought it was really close, but it is, and it is a tie. But now the lead goes up for the Coalition side. Club Penguin's actually getting the upset rear, but Metal ties it up again for Evil Vision.
You know, we went from seeing
the lead too. Metal is doing a lot of work.
We went from seeing that route by Team Varn to now this slow and methodical and smart gameplay from these two teams. It's going to be interesting to see how they play maps like Bout. Like, they are not chaotic here. Are they going to try and play this passive on Bout? Is it even possible?
I don't think it's possible, but I think this passive gameplay is also so that even if they lose, they have not as
and 2 great kills from Cool there.
But again, as I was saying, I think this passive gameplay is to try and get the less possible kill difference to the enemy side in case the Club Penguin wins.
Exactly. But 10 seconds here. Club Penguin Warriors are going to have to push. There's 3 seconds. Y'all aren't pushing. There's no time.
And they get killed after the time.
And that is it. Club Penguin Warriors lose 7-9. Metal Monster 6-3. Cool 5-4. Rotary 5 kills, and his teammate with 2. And of course, Metal Monster and Cool each got a kill before the round, or after the round ended, excuse me. But hey, it was enough before the round ended to go up 1-0. Evil Vision winning a map, unlike their teammates, Kapota Vision.
Exactly. They will do, I think, exactly the opposite of what Kapota Vision did, and they will win 2-0. Especially they have Metal. They have the one probably of the best IGLs in Cops right now. I think he's the highest rated player in the mobile esports stats. I think he's like the number 1 rated player. He has like 2 point something KD on the tournaments.
Dang. And also, that was the US server. That's where Club Penguin had the advantage of ping, and now we're going to Brazil with Impasse. We could see the route here like Team Varn had with their opponents.
But I mean, the way that they played, they didn't really take the advantage of the ping. They played so safe. They tried to play so passive. The ping doesn't make any difference like that. You can get shot from far away, even if it takes 1 second more to hit the enemy. If you're not there, if you're not trying to push, that 1 second won't change anything. You'll just wait it in spawn and get a hit anyways.
Exactly. So, as we wait for the next map, I want to give a special thanks to Critical Force and Polaris yet again for hosting this fun tournament that we have every year. We're in the round of 8. If you're just joining, and each round has a different format. Today we've had just MR96s and Deagles only, with TDM, elimination, or diffuse. You can pick either one of those. In Eurasia, we saw elimination mostly. In North America and South America, it's just been TDMs. We love our TDMs on this side of the pond.
You love the
next
classics.
week, exactly. We love the hits. We love the hits. And then next week we have the semifinals, which is also a best of 3, and that will be again TDM, elimination, or diffuse. But that one will be snipers only. And then the next day will be best of 3. Teams pick the game mode again, TDM, elimination, or diffuse. But that one will be a lot more interesting because it'll be revolvers again, but 1 HP. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And that those will take place, the semifinals September 2nd, and then the finals will be September 3rd. And right after that, we have Pro League starting. So that will be pretty fun to wait for.
And following the competitive plan we got at the start of the year, after the Pro League, we should have Worlds pretty soon.
Exactly. We're getting towards the end of the year, and that's when Worlds starts up.
And exactly at the moment you say that, the background turns into Arctic, our Christmas map.
Exactly.
Snow, everything.
It's like they're listening to us. They know what we're talking about.
And for those about the formats, for those who weren't here yesterday, we had normal TDMs. Just normal TDMs 4 minutes yesterday. That was the format for yesterday, so we saw a lot of scars. Today, a lot of MRs. Yesterday, the scar was the choice. And now we are just waiting on the teams to join. Getting ready. They need to get ready first, so that we can start the gameplay, actually, as always. And as it is an impasse, we should not have a knife. Should be already sites chosen and ready to go.
Indeed.
Just need the players to be in and ready.
Exactly. And speaking of the players, how do we think this one is going to play out? Impasse is, like we've seen, a little bit claustrophobic with all the walls and stuff outside. But we've seen the players like sticking to those stairs, and do the more long range things rather than up close and personal with the deagle spam. So how do you think this one's going to go, Deepa?
I think it will be the same way as we did on the, as I said on the last game, destroying. I don't think Evil Vision will lose this map in any way. I think La Penguins won't be able to take it, especially because we are in Brazil.
That is true. That is true. It is Brazilian server, and of course, everyone knows that Evil Vision is that's their home turf, and that's where they take the majority of their wins.
Exactly, and I think we're gonna see a little bit of a domination, just as we saw last map. At least, I think at least 8 kill lead. We'll see at some point of the game.
And we also have sides confirmed. We have Evil Vision on the Breach side, and then Club Penguin on, well, the Coalition side. It kind of matches up. Club Penguin, Coalition, they're both C's, so
PC
works out. Works out.
Exactly. And Evil Vision on the Breach, I mean, they seem to be evil. They are ready to crush them.
Yes, evil indeed. And it looks like all the players have connected. So just a little bit longer as they finish all their stuffs and things. We're back. Hello. I'm Cajun X. This is Deepa, and we have been casting the North America and South America bracket today, the round of 8. And this could potentially be our last map. We hope it's not, of course, but it could be. Could be.
I mean, everything that's good comes to an end. That's what I've heard. But hopefully, that end can be delayed a little bit.
Exactly. And it looks like we have the reset, possibly?
Ready. We should be ready any second. We're just waiting for the confirmation. And then go straight into the game. Just straight into the match. Straight into the possible last map of Rumble round of 8. Yeah, and exactly, that's what we are waiting for at the end of this set. But in the meantime, Cool. I think Cool will be the one to show up on this map and to get those kills.
Okay. I'll agree with you. Cool had a good. Everyone had quite even round last round, but here we go. Reset, and we are here on Impasse. And again, Rotary sticking to those stairs, and he has that beautiful butterfly knife from that one pass. Can't remember exactly which one it was, but they're staying around the stairs, and Tyla gets the first kill with the MR, and Rotary's not playing much. He's just hopping around and stuff. Oh, and excuse me, we are in fact not ready, actually. And now, okay, for real this time, guys. We are officially, finally ready. For real. No more backsies. This could be the last map. And Rotary gets the kill on the Metal, and he'll open it up with first blood there. Metal gets the trade to the guy who killed him, and they're again playing around these stairs, and Metal gets the headshot onto Tyler.
We've seen a little bit of a high ground play from both teams. Both teams playing on those stairs, playing safe. Evil Vision are taking the best out of these fights. I think there's really not a lot of fights that lost, and a lot that they have won.
That was a nice wallbang by Tyler there, and he has the flintlock pistol, the special tier 7 or legendary pistol. Excuse me. Tyler gets another headshot onto Cool this time, and it looks like Rotary's playing it safe and spawn. Cool gets Tyler. Rotary trades it out.
Read like 4 HP. Rotary is still alive and still kicking some heads.
And this could be a good strat, because if Tyler can get 2 kills, well, never mind. Cool gets both the kills there. And seeing how close this one is,
I think there's still a slight advantage of like 2
stairs.
kills for the T side right now, for the bridge, for Evil Vision. I think they have the lead right now. And they have a 1
yes,
kill
it is
actually.
a 1 kill lead. And again, another slow-ish match. It's going a lot faster paced than last one, but not a ton of kills. As Rotary gets taken out, Rotary gets the kill. On Tyler brings it up to the lead, so Club Penguin in the lead. They need to stay there so we can get into map 3. When it looks like someone's coming through, Metal coming across. Will he expect Rotary here? I don't know. I think he's waiting for Tyler to pop up. Cool gets Rotary, and he's waiting. He has the angle. He's waiting. The trigger discipline gets 1, and Tyler will actually get the headshot. Cool had dinked him a little bit. Rotary gets the kill on the Cool. And with 1 minute left, it's coming down to the last moments.
And they took the lead again. Evil Vision took the lead again with that kill. They are in the lead, 1 minute left, 1 kill lead. They have to play it safe, they have to play it passively. This is way more closer map than everyone could have expected, especially after they won on the US more comfortably than this. And now the tie is up again, 40 seconds up. This could be actually the first tie. Again, the tie still keeps
Tylo
up as
with a good
Metal
one
and
tap.
Tylo get the kills. They both got a kill, so the tie is still up. Still up and running. But Metal gets the advantage
Evil
here.
Vision. Evil Vision with the advantage with 30 seconds left. And how do that was dangerous by Club Penguin there. Good thing Cool missed that shot. Otherwise they would have had a 2-kill lead. 19 seconds. You have to play aggressive here if you're Club Penguin Warriors, because Evil Vision is going to hide in the spawn area in the cafe, and they're doing just that. Tyler coming across the bridge here. Can he get one? Maybe two. He has the MR, it seems. Tyler gets one.
It's the draw.
That ties it up. In 1 second, it's a draw. We're going to have a rematch of map 2. Our first rematch of the day. The first one ever, I have heard. The first rematch of ever. It's insane. So we possibly have 2 more maps. We called it. We said, hey, this doesn't need to end. Doesn't need to end. We don't want it to end. And it's not ending yet.
As we said, it could get delayed a little bit. Everything good comes to an end, but it can always be delayed. No one told you it's finished now. And I was just waiting for again, well, the rematch to happen.
And some miscommunication. The players left the lobby. So we have to wait for them to join back real quick. As we said, this is the first time this has happened so far. So they probably didn't know the yeah, they were like, hey, we're ready for map 3, baby. They didn't realize what they were gonna have to do.
maybe they didn't even. Maybe they thought, okay, it's a draw, then we have to go map 3. Let's decide on there.
Exactly.
Later,
Yeah.
come back later to this one.
No, we have to play map 2, and everyone seems to be back now, just waiting on the reset. And they're like, wow, this map looks familiar. We just left from here. Are you sure this is map 3? We have to replay and everything. And now we're just waiting on one player to do the technical things that he has to do before the match starts.
So at least 2 more minutes should be done. In 2 minutes should be done, and it should be going to the second map again, and possibly the last one more time.
So we said that Evil Vision were going to take this match, and they almost did, but from the heroics of Tyler, he got that last kill for the tie. So do we think that either it could be a tie again, or Club Penguin could get 1 or 2 kills to bring that lead? I don't remember how much of a lead that Evil Vision had on the first map, but I'd assume they'd have server pick.
They're at 2 kill lead.
Okay, so they had a 2-kill lead. So could Club Penguin somehow get a 3-kill lead and get that server selection?
I mean, they almost won by 1 kill lead if Tylo had double kill there. But now? I mean, I don't know. But I'm still going with Evil Vision. I'm sorry. I cannot go with anything else. And it will be the same sides as we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
So the teams will be on the same side, and I think they should be ready any second.
Any second now.
In the meantime, do not forget to go follow Critical Force and Polaris in every social media, Twitter most importantly, and join their Discord servers. You have
Yes,
Critical
exactly.
Ops Discord.gg/Critical Ops Esport, or Cops Esport, I mean, and Critical Ops Game. Join those servers.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Indeed,
also find
indeed.
them in game.
You can also find them in game, which is pretty cool.
You can find everything in game. You can get notified for the games in game. You can get you have the operations to play. You have the rankeds. And guys, please, even if you're new to the game, do not get scared to play tournaments. Look at Rumble. This is the opportunities people have. This is the moment people go and show their
Exactly.
actual level. And I think we are ready, just waiting for the restart.
And there it is, the reset. Teams spawning back in. And we
are
spawn
live
back
at-
in. Oh, onto a Tyler headshot right on the Cool. He's starting the game off. Cool trades, gets the headshot onto Rotary. We'll see what happens here. Tyler trying to wall bang some. Gets a hit. Cool will be taken out by Rotary.
The 2-kill lead.
That
It's a
leaves
2. Yeah, exactly. It's a really early lead. Doesn't mean anything right now, but still it's a lead, and they need it. It's exactly the amount they need.
Last game, the first time we played through this, Evil Vision didn't really leave spawn. So could we see Club Penguin, now that they have this early-ish lead, they spawn and cause Evil Vision to come towards them, to make them be the aggressors this time as Tyler gets the headshot on a Cool.
Exactly. Right now with the 2-kill lead, they're playing perfectly. One in the spawn making the 3 lead, but now they both are low, they both are hit, they both are one shot. They need to play peacefully right now. They need to play safe. Waste time going to spawn. You have a 3-kill lead. Or even a 2-kill lead, but as you play aggressive, as you peek, you'll get killed down, especially if you're low like this. And Metal again, he did it. Is in the same position as last game where he got that double. He's hiding right now. He's in the position he needs to be.
He spawned in front of him. They don't know.
Exactly. They don't know. And
Metal,
he's there. He can actually do a lot of work.
And they finally find each other. Metal gets the kill on the Rotary, and Tyler gets the trade. Cool gets the trade back. And it looks like Evil Vision might be in the lead.
I think it's equal right now.
Rake of the helmet.
Now I
Cool
think
gets the headshot onto Tyler.
I think now they have surpassed on the lead. Exactly 1-kill lead.
6-7 here with 1:48 left to play.
Playing peacefully. Now it's still okay. Club Penguin can still play a little bit slower. Can play a little bit this way, and they tie it up. But Metal, look at the HP of Metal. He's so low. He needs to get himself killed somehow. He shouldn't wait, because if it goes to a 1-kill lead, 2-kill lead, it can really be a deficit to be so low, especially when you have done not so good right now. He only has 1 kill, but now, just as I speak, he gets a double kill with a 1-tap. Even being low, showing me how good he is and how he doesn't need HP, and they're going into the spawn already. I think they have like a 3-kill lead max, and they doing the spawn threat already.
You also have to think it's a 9-7 in favor of Evil Vision. You also have to think Metal is looking good on ammo, but he's been alive for a long time. He could very well not be looking good. And 1-for-1 trade. Tyler brings it down to a 1-kill deficit for Club Penguin. Cool gets the kill on the Tyler. Again. Now it's 2 kills. 30 seconds left. What will they do? It seems like Evil Vision is going to hide and spawn. You have to go a bit faster this time. You can't wait until the last second again. And Metal Monster gets the 3-kill lead and the 4-kill lead. 20 seconds. I don't think it's quite possible to do it in Evil Vision.
Exactly. I think it's over.
Well,
and it's over.
10 seconds. Maybe.
No,
Again, optimist moment. But
have time
Cool
with the
gets that
spawns.
last kill, and Evil Vision will be going to the semifinal. And we will be seeing them with snipers next week. Cool 9-6, Metal Monster 5-3, and Tyler 7-7 with his teammate getting 2
I do want to
kills.
point out something. I want to point out how important Cool was this whole game. Even with
Indeed.
390 ping,
390 ping.
he was the one
Holy.
to keep Evil Vision alive. While Metal was
That
with
is
1 kill,
insane.
he had 7. Cool was the one to make it alive, and then Metal grew up, even when his old triple kill. Then he got killed and just came back and did 2 more kills. But at the start, Cool was the one to put it on their back, put the responsibility on him, and take it home. After the
And like we
first
said-
rematch we've seen in these 2 days.
Exactly. First rematch ever in these 2 days of Rumble. But like we said, Evil Vision advancing 2-0 over Club Penguin Warriors. And unfortunately, that's it, guys. That is the end of North America, South America round of 8. We had 4 teams move on. Come back next week and see them battle it out with snipers. And Deepa, is there anything you want to say before we head out of here?
I want to say a little thank you to Critical Force, Polaris, the staff that helped us all over this stream, the support you guys have on us in the chat. I want to thank you the teams that played. I want to thank everyone that's watching, everyone that's not watching but will watch the VOD and hearing this. And as I said just before this map, everything that's good needs to come to an end. And for today it's everything, but next week, don't forget, next week, Saturday and Sunday, we will have the semifinals and the finals streamed right here in this channel.
Take care, everyone. See you guys in the next one.
Take care.